Yo, yo, what's good, everybody? Thanks for joining me on another episode of the Regular Cat Convo. Yeah. Gonna have some fun tonight, y'all. My man Jamil Honesty gonna be coming through tonight. Uh, uh. Hope everybody having a good day. Enjoying some of this good weather we having. Yeah. Peace, bro. What's good? My man's here already. Jamil's in the building. What's going on, bro? Thanks for being here. We're going to tap in early with you, bro. We got A Block coming, too. A Block. Peace.
Peace.
Yo, what's good, bro? How you doing,
What's
man?
good? What's good? What's good? What's good?
Chilling. I was going to wait for everybody to jump up in here. I just see my homegirl A Block is in here right now. You know
What's
what I'm saying?
up?
Yes.
She said made it on time.
Yes. Listen, she's punctual, man. She's in this business, so she's punctual. Word, I see DJ J Lee just joined us. Leo, thanks for joining us, man. Elite Minds, part of the squad. He's in the building with us. You know, so look, man. Thanks for having the time for us today, man. I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, man. In the midst of some turmoil, but what else is new? Right?
Man, sorry to hear that. We all got that. You know what I'm saying? We got that going on, but it's all
exactly
how we handling that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Word. So check it, man. Thanks again. Like I was saying, I don't know if everybody knows where you at and where you from, man. But I know you rep in New York. What part? Where you from, bro?
So originally I'm from Staten Island, New York, but I reside in Baltimore and have been here for some years. So
okay.
You know, Baltimore is my second home. So a lot of people when they refer to me, you know, they usually speak about Baltimore. So, you know,
Right.
I'm not against that. That's home too. But I'm originally from Staten Island.
All right, word. So when you got in the game and all of that, was you already spitting and doing your thing before you left Staten Island?
Nah, man. No, I didn't really start rhyming until after I left New York, man. But you know, of course, just being from the Mecca, man, you know what I'm saying? It's like you're all around it. You know, it's all around it. So it's like it was gonna happen at some point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was gonna happen.
Yeah.
But so to kind of give you the backstory on that, like, you know, when I moved out of Staten Island, you know what I'm saying? This was like the early to mid '90s. It's kind of telling you my age and shit.
Yeah.
But around that time, you had Wu. Wu had dropped, right? So you know, and I started rhyming like the early '90s. So once I had already started before Wu dropped, but when Wu dropped, that was like the battery in my back because we really didn't had nobody giving it up from the album like that. You know, I mean, you know, UMCs, Force MDs, and all of that. You know, salute to them. But you know, Wu was like a whole movie. You understand what I'm saying?
That's a whole different thing. They were different.
Yeah,
you know.
Whole movie. Yeah. So it's like, yo, if these cats can do it, even though I wasn't from the same neighborhood. But, you know, the fact that they put Staten Island on their back like that and they carried the whole culture and everybody wanted to be like them, it was like, yo, if they can do it, I can do it. And I've been doing it ever since. You know, shout out to Wolf, shout out to Shaheem. Those are the two entities that really, you know, had me going and put the battery in my back to keep, you know, doing what I'm doing. So, yeah.
Word. Just want to shout out everybody pulling up. Shout out to my whole tribe. You know what I mean? They always come through.
Peace, everybody.
Yes, man. You know what I'm saying?
He over there working. That's what's up.
Yeah, yo, listen, man. Everybody come through, man. I appreciate it.
Good.
It's just, and they do it out of love, you know. It's funny because it's like when you talk about that time, that era with Wu and everything. I'm from Mount Vernon originally, you know what I'm saying? So,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
yeah, and I'm in the project, so I remember
Yeah.
what Wu did, the movement, and it's just like, yo, it was just something different when they came through. You know what I'm saying? You know, but
Right.
like,
Right.
well, with you, like, I hear it with you because you get down. You like I said, I went through your library and go through your music, and you get busy, and it's like I don't know that everybody realize that you produce as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been producing since 2006. I have fun doing it, man. I'm a type of person, even though I love MCing, I love writing, I love doing songs, but I also love playing the back, the
Right,
back,
right.
playing the boards, you know what I'm saying? So one of my goals for this year was to actually work on a project for, with a producer, not a producer, but an artist that, that I want to work with. So
Right.
I'm doing that with a couple people. So y'all gonna see some stuff. Y'all gonna see some
Yeah,
things.
I seen you have posted some of the joints that you had, some of the placements, man. You want to let people know because for some of the people that didn't see those, like I did, those are some kind of dope placements you had up there, you know.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I mean, I've my production. I have worked with the likes of Do It All, Do Kelly from Lord Underground,
Mm,
Style P, Change Drugs.
mm.
R.I.P. Rest in peace. And
Word, word.
I got a couple other surprises coming soon, man. But yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I see that.
so
I love when people say the surprises is coming because it's like I could see the excitement in your face for them. That makes me excited as a fan of it. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
that's the dope thing about that, man. Now, with you being dope as a dope MC and a dope producer, you know what I'm saying? Which one? I know you said you prefer to play the back more so than being on the mic, but do you ever is it easier to get down and just do your own albums, rightfully so, because of you being a producer and all of that? You just can just go in and knock out, or is it sometimes you
Yeah, that's
hear somebody that you want to have on the track with you? Does that take sometimes can make it take longer to process? Like,
um.
reaching out to other artists and all of that, does that slow you down sometimes? Then you just say, I'm just gonna knock it all out myself.
You talking about like in terms of like waiting for features and all that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Waiting for features, because it sounds like you asked two different questions, but I'm gonna try to tackle it. But
Word,
I
yeah.
wait. I don't like. I'm gonna be real with you. Like I don't like waiting for nobody really, and that's probably why I started making beats because I just really believe in being self-sufficient and not necessarily waiting on someone. You know what I mean? So a lot of
Right.
and then as far as so when it comes to like features or whatever, yeah, it could be a little tedious. You know what I'm saying? Waiting on features. Sometimes I got people waiting for me. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so you know what I mean? But I understand. See, me being an artist and a producer, like I understand. I understand the creative process. Everybody doesn't create the same. Like for me,
Right,
you know,
right.
I I create a certain way. So I always take that into consideration when I'm working.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as the beats and the rhymes being easier, it flip flops. You know what I'm saying? Every you know what I'm saying. Sometimes it's easier to just do the beats, and then sometimes I want to be do my MC thing. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But I thrive off of inspiration. So whatever I'm inspired, if I'm inspired,
Uh-huh.
I'm a salute to JR Swiss. What's going on? Crazy
Word.
Fingers. 3GO, what's good?
Yes.
Everybody coming up, man.
Word. I am Dre. Peace, my man. Thanks.
Yeah.
Everybody's
But yeah, so but I enjoy both, equally. You know what I mean? I really do.
Good.
And what I've yet to do, because I think you asked this, I've yet to produce my own joint. That's something that I want to do too. Tissue on the tape was good, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that's that's something that I definitely want to do in the future. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Just
right.
produce a whole. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So like the albums I was listening to, like the joints that like Tidal has me access to, you know what I'm saying? Like those, first of all, your ear for beats, and I think it's because you are an ill producer yourself. I'm listening to your ear for
Appreciate it.
beats. It's like you pick dope samples. You know what I'm saying? Is that something that you like? Is it something that you go for first, like a sample driven, or is it bass driven for you?
Ah man, it's whatever speaks to my spirit.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? Because it could be the sample, it could be the bass. But what I will tell you is that I'm a drum guy. Like I like drums.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I really like drums. But I just like I just like, for the music to speak to me. If it speaks to me, then then the words will just come. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Yeah, the words will just come. But yeah. Did I answer your question?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
all
I
right, all
appreciate
right.
it, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, it's dope
God,
because
sis was good.
yeah, everybody's tapping in. See, that's what I love.
Yeah.
People come in, they showing the love, and it's like your people's coming through. They see you up here. My brother Tissue and the tape was in there. You know what I mean? And
Peace.
that's it's all like great energy, man. You know, and what I love about you and this with me, I love lyrics. I'm a lyric guy. With you have so much substance to what you're saying, to your bars. It's not just you get behind the mic, and when you can outspit. I can hear it in your joints. You can outspit anybody you want, but you choose to try to give somebody something, man. You know what I mean? Is that with some of the influences from you, from like you said, Wu, or other influence you may have had?
Yeah, most definitely. You know what I mean? Coming up, it was so many MCs that influenced me, man. That because when you start anything, you look to the guys that are already doing it, right?
Right.
So I was, man, I was like, I was a student. I'm a student, but when I first started, I really wanted to get this down pat. You know what I mean? I really wanted
Right.
to learn. I really wanted to learn this, so I studied the people that I like. Your
Absolutely.
Nas's, Busta Rhymes, and I mean just so many different, Black Thought,
Yeah.
Wu. I
Yeah.
mean, it's so many people that so many guys that I've learned from.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you know what I'm saying? And I took that, and and my experience and the things that I went through and the things that I learned, at a young age, and I incorporated that to what
Right.
you now is, you see what you see, you hear what you hear now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely, man. And like I said, as I was going through your projects, man, you got some. I mean, all of them like they flow well. You know what I'm saying? It's like sometimes an album you can have some dope songs, but if they don't flow right, that's important. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And
So
Pool was good. Yeah.
salutes, word for sure. So when you're making your albums and all of that, like your placements as far as the songs, do you record them in order like that, or do you sit back and then you put them in order for the
You know
way
what
you?
I do, man? I just create. I create.
Okay.
I create till I get to a point where I feel as though that there's enough, and then that's when I start putting things together and piecing it together. And hey, this is how I want the album to start. This is how I want it to continue, and this is how
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, yeah. So
No
that
doubt.
and
Yeah.
that I usually do.
Word. Now when I tapped in with you, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I tapped in with the first joint was the conversations joint. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, see,
Wow. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, you
Listen,
went back.
yeah, I had to, bro, because well, for real, like I tell like people before, you and I we touched bases a while ago. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
this was something that I had in the works, and just you being humble like you were, and we just stayed in contact. I knew you were one of the people that I wanted to be able to have a conversation with, and in order to do that, I had to do my homework. So that album there, like You know, do you remember going in and knocking that one out?
So I consider that to be a project. Like more so like I guess what people would call maybe a mixtape.
Okay.
And the reason why I say that is because it wasn't really me like kind of piecing things together. It was just like, yo, I got a bunch of songs. Let me just, you know what I mean? Let me just throw this together. Yeah, let me just throw this together, and that's what I did, man. You know what I'm saying? And conversation, man. You dug you went in
Yo,
the archives with that. Yeah, it's 20, that's 2016, 2017.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's funny,
yeah.
that don't
So
sound that long back. That don't sound that far to me though. I can't help that. You know, 17. It seemed like it was like around the corner, kind of. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not that long, but it's like in the age where people are putting out multiple projects within
Word.
one. Like, yeah, that's ancient. That's ancient history, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But the good thing
Yeah.
is, because it's a dope album, it aged well because it started off well. Like the first song, Conversations, like I said, that's what I asked you about, how you pick beats, because I love that sample. I love them joints, yo. You know?
Okay, you love that song. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That was a dope. I really like that song. I really like. Yeah, it's a joint, man. You took me back, man. I thought you
Word.
were gonna talk about modern music or something.
Yeah, yeah. See,
Right,
I'm coming to that because
right.
that's
Yeah.
one thing and listening to your music though, bro, is like you're consistent. That's hard to do. You understand what I'm saying? Because it sounds like if I took you back with that, it sounds like you found your sound early. You know what I'm saying? And is that something that you had to tinker with to get to where you are now?
Well, you got to think, man. I mean, I've been rhyming since the early '90s. So it's
Yeah,
like, it was in, a lot of, I'm not even gonna do that because it's a difference between, what I'm saying, just rhyming and going to the studio here, going to the studio there, and being in groups
right.
like that. Because it's one thing to be able to, you know, get a hot 16. Because I was doing that, when I was
Hmm. Hmm.
hot 16, hot 24, and throwing it on a song. But then actually to be able to create a song by yourself, right? Hook,
Right.
um, verses, and then not only that, and then put a whole project together. So
Word.
that's that's not easy. You know what I'm saying? And I started my journey, uh, with that probably like maybe 2011.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, when you look at it, that way, yeah, I am kind of just getting started out. So I had to humble myself real quick, yeah. But
Yeah.
I've been rhyming for a long time. But as a artist,
Right. Right.
maybe 2011, 2012, I started doing things on my own, and I dropped my first album in 2014.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Okay. Okay. And shout out to my man Espionage. And I got I got a shoe flu. I got some people pulling up. I want to make sure everybody know that I'm giving them love. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody coming
Peace,
through
peace.
for us.
What's going on?
Word, word. But
What's going on, Squeegee?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Now, speaking of, like you said, you thought I was gonna talk about modern music. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's full of heat. And once again, going through your for me, going through your catalog, it's hard to pull tracks and say these are standouts because the whole thing stands out. You know what I'm saying? And that's a good thing because I'm one of those people that I lose track, I lose interest quick sometimes, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But
Right.
because it stays there. But besides, I want modern music, man. That
Mm-hmm.
drum blocker. Oh my gosh, yo.
Right.
How tell me about that. Tell me about going in and recording that joint if you can remember that.
Yo, man, that whole project was a really crazy time, man,
Yeah.
because um that project almost didn't happen. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I had a real near death experience that
Mm.
almost stunted that whole situation.
Oh
So
man.
you know what I mean? So
Here with us, bro.
That project is you know, is real near and dear to me. But Blocker, that was dope. You know, it was one of those situations. It took me back to when I was younger. You know, when we used to just go in the basement. You know what I'm saying? And you know, dude put on the 8-track or whatever we was using at the time, and we just start spitting, right? So that's how my man Jay Sinai, he came over to the crib. I threw the beat up. He wrote his verse. I mean, he dropped his verse.
Yeah.
I dropped his verse, and you know, the rest is history, man. But yeah, that's one of my favorite joints on there, man.
Yeah, man. It's like I said, once again, that one, because it's like, do you write to the beat, or do you sometimes come with the lyrics already to the joint?
Man, I haven't, you know, I used to do that. I used to just write. And for you know, somehow, some way, you know, when I got to a beat, it would fit. But now, you know, I like to write to beats.
Yeah.
I wrote to that beat. But, you know, the interesting thing about that actual verse, you know, that was more so of a prayer. If you listen to it, you know what I'm saying, it was a prayer,
right,
to God, you know what I'm saying? Because at that time, and I'm still kind of going through certain things, at that time, you know, it was a really dark period. You know, I suffered a lot of loss, you know, and I was just talking to the Most High.
Right.
Whereas though y'all was just appreciating the lyricism and me putting the words together, but I was talking to God. I wasn't even paying attention to y'all.
Well, you know what, then, bro?
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for including us and letting us happen, going in that journey.
Yeah.
Because one thing, like I said, with your music, man, it's something behind it. It's not just music that to bang and rock to. Your music makes you think. Your music open up your mind. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, do you get that when that's the feedback that you get when you hear people give you feedback on your music?
Yeah, I do get it. I get that a lot. Like, yo, you know, and I appreciate it, man. Like, I appreciate when people get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Appreciate it when people really get it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, J Soul in the building. What's good, man?
Yeah, shout out J Soul. I said he said that the EP coming. Word.
He's responsible for that Pam Grier joint that, you know, that I put out, man. Yeah, dope producer out of Baltimore, man. Yeah, salute to him. Yep. We got something. We got something in the works.
Word. Listen,
we got something in the works. Yeah.
Let me know about that. You know how we do, bro. Listen, once I tap in with somebody, that's the thing too. I don't tap in. Yo, thank you for here, and then that's it. Like, I like to stay in tune because you took your time for me,
and
it's
the piece was good. Yeah.
And then, like I said, you dope. So if you're a dope MC, my ear's always gonna stay in tune. You know what I'm saying? You know. Now, one of my other tracks off of that joint, though, for sure, that joint Salvations with your boy Ace Cannon, man. Woof. You know
that guy. That guy. Yeah, that guy. Yeah. He puts me to work. Man. Salvation. Yeah, Salvation. Is that what you're talking about? That song?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because it's actually on that project, there's 2 joints that he's on. It's Salvation, and it's a joint called Perfection.
Right.
He sampled Striving for Perfection from Raekwon's album.
Word. Yeah. I picked that one in, but that Salvation just touched me because the track. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I heard it and it's just like, yo, and then what y'all saying, I mean, for one, like I said, you always got something to say. You know what I mean? But Ace Cannon, he opened that joint up, and I was just like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you said, he challenged you, you know what I'm saying? And I'm glad, you know, I hear it in that. So was that y'all pins challenging each other on that joint?
Yeah, that was, you know, that was the first joint that we did together. So it was like, we always talk about this. We always talk about this joint too, because it's always like, he was like, yo, I ain't know you was, you know what I mean? I ain't know you was like that. I ain't know you know what I mean? I ain't know you got down that, you know, with the lyrics, you know what I'm saying? So it was, we just talk about that. We talk about that track all the time, man. Because it was like he wasn't expecting me to do what I did on that track. So yeah, but you know, that guy's amazing, man. That guy's amazing, man. Sincerely Yours is out now. He got a joint out called Sincerely Yours. I'm on there twice.
Okay,
yeah, he's dope.
Shout out to Ace Cannon, because based off that track, like that track made me want to check for him. So shout out to Ace Cannon, man. Somebody I'm definitely gonna be tapping in with as well. You know what I'm saying? You know, and for the album that we're talking about, everybody just definitely go check my man. The catalog for Jamil is definitely worth tapping into, bro. I promise y'all that. You know what I'm saying? You know, now let's talk about the new joint, man. The Rufus Buck project, man. Let everybody know about that. You still with me, bro? Oh, okay, there you go.
Yeah, the Rufus Buck Project Deluxe Edition. Yeah, man. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
All right.
You know, this is one for the people, man. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
This is one for the people.
Word.
This wasn't, you know, just with everything that was going on in society, coupled with, I mean, 2020 was like, it was like a 10-year stretch. So much stuff going on. You feel what I'm saying?
Goodness gracious, we all felt that one.
Yeah. So it was like, it was one of those things where it took me a minute to get to the point where I started even writing to that joint. You know what I mean? And just thinking about it, because, you know, normally artists are, you know, they're like glasses, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you pour in it, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's in there, and whatever you pour in it, you know, you pour the same thing out. You know what I mean?
Word.
So it's like we reflect the times, we reflect what's going on, and you know, but it's usually from a standpoint of on the outside kind of looking in. But this situation was like I was right in the middle of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, you scared to go outside in fear of catching this monster, in fear of getting shot by the cops, in fear of getting shot by your own brother.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it just was so much going on. So, you know, that kind of, you know, it was on my heart, but it was like, it was hard for me to kind of like put the words together. So, you know, the Most High gave me the words, you know, and I started, you know, penning it. You know what I'm saying? And I got one man, Holy Smokes. He's from Baltimore as well. Phenomenal producer, and you know, we put it together. One thing about the Rufus Buck, though, I did get the name from the Rufus Buck gang. Did some research on them, and pretty much, long story short, to me they were kind of like, even though, you know, they were sought, you know, they were, you know, perpetuated as criminals, you know, by the U.S. government, but to me they were more like heroes, kind of like the Black Panther Party before the Black Panther Party. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And when I saw that and I read up on it, it just kind of charged me to, you know what I mean, really put this together and really be intentional about the concept and what I wanted to put out, how I wanted to put it out, what I wanted to say. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
Yeah. So, you know, I had a once the wheels started turning, I had a lot of fun creating that project.
Yeah. Listen, that joint there, we're gonna talk about that. Shout out to my brother Bon Su for jumping in here, man. That's
peace.
Yeah, man, that's big homie right there. You know, appreciate him for everything as well. You know what I mean? But back to this Rufus Buck joint. How long did it take you to record this and get it together, though, bro?
All right, so let's see. I dropped. So, you know, I dropped two versions. The first version I dropped the end of 2020, right? So that was five joints.
Right. Okay.
So that took me. I want to say it took me maybe about a month or 2 months.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe a month or 2 months, maybe a little bit more, maybe 3 months. You know what I'm saying? And then what we did was somebody hit me up Hip Hop Enterprise hit me up and said, hey, you know, we want to press it up,
Okay.
but we need more joints. So I said, all right, well, look, we're going to revisit it. We're going to, you know, so I got it remixed, remastered, and I added 3 songs to it, you know.
Okay.
So, yeah,
And
so, and that's featuring Midas the Beast. That's featuring Key Turner. And got a song featuring Rel from Rockefeller.
yeah, I was looking at it because for me the standouts on that joint, man, like Deceptio. I hope I'm pronouncing it right.
Yeah. That,
Yeah, yeah,
yep.
man. That joint there. Yeah. Talk about that for me, bro. Because when I have people up here that and I tap into their music, I bring up the songs that I really love, and I like to hear what went into it. You know what I'm saying?
So Deceptio means deceive, right? So
Yeah.
what if you notice, you know, a lot of the titles were in Latin. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's intentional too, because, you know, I'm speaking about the system, right? I'm speaking about this wicked, twisted system that we are up against, and you know, we know when you do your studies and you do your Googles or whatever, you know that the United States of America is really pretty much a facsimile of the Roman Empire.
Word. Okay.
So that was why I named, you know, I titled those songs the way I did. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
I'm speaking about a twisted system, and, you know, just wanted to, you know,
Yeah.
or, you know, title those make those titles the way that I did. But Deceptio means deceive, and I'm really speaking about um how we're so easily distracted. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
Something could happen, you know what I mean, over here, Breonna Taylor, you know, cops busting her house and, you know, shoot a dead, you know what I'm saying? And then a couple days later, you know, some buffoon does something crazy on the internet, and we're not even focusing on that anymore. Now we
Right.
focus on
Energy
this.
shifted quickly.
Right, this butthead, because he wanted, you know, make a name, or she wants to make a name out of herself, right? So
Right.
we're just so easily distracted, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when I say, well, who's going to trick the lion, I'm speaking of our people, you know what I'm saying? Because they're the people, the powers that be, you know, they're scared of us
Yeah.
because they know who we are, and then they know who we're, you know, they know what we're capable of. So, you know, when you see a lion, you know, you see the, you know, the majesty, you see the strength, you see the power, right?
Word.
You know, so they see that and they know that. That's why, you know, when they pull up, it's what, 10 damn cop cars for one black man, or, you know, Native American or Latino, right? Because they
Yeah.
know what we're capable of. But
Right.
when it comes to, you know, just thinking on our own and being focused on what we need to be focused on, we're so easily distracted. So that's what that song is about.
Yeah, man. Listen, it's like, you know, once again, like I was saying, you always have. It's not just you going in the booth and laying it down. It's layers to your music, bro. And that's
Yeah.
me as a listener. I'm thankful for that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And with you being like the type of artist you are, do you ever like have you ever faced those frustrations of not being on the radio and all of that, or were you always comfortable with where you are as an artist once you started
And that's
recording?
a,
There it is.
you know, I've been through so many phases, man, as an artist. I mean, I think that was something that I was after at one point, you know, but that
Mm-hmm.
was very short lived, man. I mean, because I'm, you know, I'm most, you know, this music thing is therapy for me, man.
There
You
you
know what
go.
I'm saying? And so it's like, yo, you can't see it like that if you just, you know, in bondage. You know, that's bondage, man.
You're right.
Trying to, you know, find the next club hit and all of that, you know, like just really intentionally like, hey, this is what we have to do. Nah, you know, that's not how I create.
Right.
You know, I create music that I like. Now, do I like club joints? Yes, I love club joints. I love a lot of stuff that you wouldn't think
Right.
I like, but I like it. You know what I mean? But I create the, you know, you know, I'm most free when I'm, you know, just able to be a free thinker.
Right.
When it comes to my art. I
Yeah.
say that.
And you know what though? Once again, when you don't conform, people, I mean, when you're a dope artist, you don't have to conform because eventually the people will get it. And the ones that don't get it is not meant for it anyway. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I look at it. That's how
you
I
know,
look at it. You know, shout out to Royce the 5'9". He always says this, like, it's like for him it's like a painting. Like when he puts out projects or songs or whatever, it's a painting.
right.
And when he's done with the painting, he just puts it up. He don't sit there and wait for somebody to look at it. He just puts it up and walks away.
And you
You
know
know what I
what?
mean?
Like,
Art is subjective, man. So it's like some people are gonna like it, some people aren't, and I don't trip over that. You know what I'm
right.
saying? I don't. Like I rock with people that rock with me. I'm not gonna go into a room where I'm not accepted.
Nah, man.
Just
And that's
not
the
gonna do
thing.
that. You know what I'm saying?
And that's all you being comfortable in who you are. It's like, you know what? You don't gotta be nothing else but you. And it's like people will
That's
get
it.
it, and because gimmicks get peeled back also. You know what I'm saying? Then you see what it is, and then it's like, where are they? And then can you play their music
Right.
6 months from now? You know what I'm saying? Forget a year,
Right.
6 months. Can you
Right.
play their music? You know,
Right. Right.
like the Bug Project for me. I know that's something that is in rotation. Like me, what I do is like I got albums in rotation, but I make a playlist. You know what I'm saying? And I got
Right.
songs from that's in rotation that's gonna be there. You know, like on top of
Right.
the Deceptio joint, my joint that I love also is Lamentations. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
Shout out to Keith
that
Turner. Yeah.
that one had me thinking. You know what I'm saying? I looked it up to see what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? Talk about that joint for me, man, if you can. What's going into that?
You know, yeah. So that that was man. One of the reasons why I named it Lamentations because from the Book of Lamentations, and
Right.
with the Book of Lamentations, you have the prophet Jeremiah, just pretty much in a nutshell, lamenting or crying out for the oppression and of his people.
Yeah.
Things that his people were going through. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I got that title and that idea and the concept from. But
Right.
how Keith Turner came into play was I wanted a black woman to speak to what was going on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because so much, they black women have protected us, as black men. You know what I'm saying? Through the years and all of that, and they just always been there, right? They've always
Right.
been there. And I just wanted her to speak from that perspective and that vantage point. So
Yes.
yeah,
And
she did her thing.
Yo, we were right on cue with that one, man. It's like I don't know if you heard it on your end, but we both said it at the same time. She did her thing because that one she came through. She gave you that energy that you needed for it. And
Yeah,
like
she's a phenomenal artist, man. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out to her, man. Now, with that album, you know what I'm saying? Are there any other like, are you going to be doing any other projects like right after this, or are you still pushing this joint here?
I mean, I'm still pushing that, still got CDs, I got t-shirts, you know what I'm saying? So, hit me up if y'all, hit me up, you know what I'm saying? Hit me up for the physicals, the CDs, the cassettes are coming up. Actually, Icy, go to Icy Palm Records, you know what I'm saying? They selling the cassettes. Yeah, man, we still pushing that. Actually, we got something in the works for a documentary for the project. So
Oh,
we
man.
really trying to take it there.
Listen,
Really trying
that's
to take
something.
it there because
Yeah, go ahead, bro. You still there with me?
no. I was listening. What were you saying?
Oh no, my bad. I wanted you to finish talking
Yeah,
on that.
I can hear. Can you hear me?
About the I wanted you to talk about the documentary because that's something that I want to tune into because I love the album so much. So I wanted you to speak on the documentary.
Oh yeah. So with the documentary is just I'm just gonna go into depth with everything, you know, and it's how it relates to what's going on now. You know, what's, you know, and of course I'm in Baltimore City, so you know,
Right.
Baltimore City, you know, was hit you know, a few years ago with the Freddie Gray situation, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you know, speaking to that, you know, just really going in depth with the intention behind this record. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So, you know, it's gonna be it's gonna be more of a conversation with me just kind of breaking down what I meant by, you know, you know, with this song and with that song, and you
Yeah.
know, what
Yeah.
how does that relate to what we're dealing with as a people? You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's that.
So, you
I
know, that
like
should be
that.
coming up soon. But as far as other projects, you know,
Hmm.
so that was the first release of um, for my record label I dropped back in March called Black House Records. So that was
Okay.
the first, yeah, that was first release. I got a few more joints coming up. Got Harbor Kids with Squeegee O. Me and him working on a project. I got my man Sean Links. We working on something that's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna be behind the boards on that. I'm just doing production on that.
Okay. Okay.
You know, I'm being pure. So it's some things. It's some things we got
Yeah.
coming up, man. And then, you know, the greatest dope. The greatest dope is a full length album that I'm working on, and that's what where Pam Grier comes from. Pam Grier is going to be on that album. Yeah,
Listen, man.
yeah.
When anything you got coming through, bro, holla at me, man, because I
No
appreciate what
doubt, no
you do.
doubt.
And like Black House, like anybody else that you have on the label, or are you looking for artists? If people are looking at, you know what I mean. If you're looking for artists, like
Not necessarily looking to I'm not necessarily looking for any artist to sign. I'm gonna just be real. I ain't trying to, you know, diddy nobody's
word,
gram.
word, word.
Nah, but I'm definitely down to work. Like, you know, maybe do a project. You know, I'm looking to release as many, you know, dope projects as I can
Right,
under that umbrella. You know what I'm saying? Just to give it some light. You know what I mean?
right.
Yeah.
So having your own label for you, and this is what I sound, and this is what I'm getting. I love it. It allows you your creativity to do what you want when you want to do it. You know what I mean? And
Exactly.
you know,
Exactly.
and
Exactly.
that's listen,
Yeah.
bro. Like,
Oh, look. Don't kill me, Crazy Fingers. Yeah. So I also got another project I'm working on with my man Crazy Fingers. We've been working on that joint for a couple years now, called the God's Honest Truth. So
okay,
yeah, that's another one, man. That's gonna be a heavy one, man. That's gonna be me. You know, y'all gonna see a different, not necessarily a different me, but get to know me a little bit more through that
word.
project.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what you know, for me, what I know of you, bro, from the music I've been listening to is somebody who definitely is in tune. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you one of those brothers that spit with a purpose. It's like it's precision. You know what I'm saying? So once again, as a listener, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Like the care that you put into each bar and in your production as well. You know what I'm saying? Don't think that sometimes as an artist you can feel like, you know, all right, well, they're not hearing it, but like we talked about earlier, you was like, it ain't for them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right.
me as a fan, I like to say thank you, bro, and keep doing how you do, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what tapped me in. That's what made me go back and hear, go into all the albums, bro. And then, like I said, you got bangers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, I
Word.
mean, you know, it's you know, and I'm gonna tell you, just kind of looking at like your favorite, you know, some of your favorite artists. I'm not gonna name them, you know, like, you know, you look at them, and sometimes over the years you see how, you know, how the consistency kind of falls off, and it's like, you know, that kind of motivates you sometimes too. It's like, damn, you know,
Hmm.
I don't want to end up there. You know what I'm saying? So
Right, right. You don't want to be a Drake 3000 bar. Word. My favorite rapper no longer coming with it. You know what I mean? That's one of them Andre 3000 bars he kicked. I remember that joint. You know, like You know, he was just talking about how his favorite rappers.
I ain't hear what you said.
Oh, my bad. I was just saying you don't want to be an Andre 3000 bar. When he was like saying his favorite rapper's no longer coming with it. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to be someone.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But
You know what I'm saying?
Word. For everybody that may not know though, tell them how to tap in with you though, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so most of the time I'm on IG, man. Jamil Honesty, JAMIL_Honesty, HONESTY. Hit me. IM me. Not IM me. Shit, what I'm talking about? DM me. DM me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all trying to get a verse. Y'all trying to get beats. Yeah, trying to get a verse, beat. Y'all want to work, hit me up. And that's pretty much on anything, Twitter, Facebook, same thing. Jamil Honesty, man. JAMIL_Honesty, bro. That's how you can reach me. If you need beats, rhymes, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
If you need to know when your merch is coming, you can DM me.
Word. And listen, the merch can they get the merch the same way?
Nah. Like, everything. When you get something, you go to my Bandcamp page. When you get it, you know what I'm saying, I usually send it out within, you know what I'm saying, a week or so, man. So anybody that purchases anything, you're gonna get it. Trust me, it's coming.
Word, man. Listen.
I got people in this chat that can attest to that.
Well, and that's what another dope thing about it, man. Like, and that's why people like they follow and they support you because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like when they know they tapped in with a dope MC and they know like they gonna get their joints from you. You know what I'm saying? That's real. You know. But once again, like with our station here, I don't know if you know with the website, we got Regular Cat Radio, and I got my man Elite Minds Hip Hop. Shout out to him. He's on the Regular Cat team. He keeps the radio station rocking, you know.
I know, man. Peace. Salute. I appreciate the support.
Yeah, you definitely all in our playlist and all that there. You know what I'm saying? So let your people know about that, you know. Word. But thank you for your time tonight, bro. And like I said, anything you got coming through, if you have some more time, you want to, chop it up. We got anything else you want to talk about? You got new joints coming up? Let me know.
I appreciate your platform, bro. Listen. Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. Look, we just started and you came through with no problem. I reached out to you.
Keep being great, man. You know what I'm saying? I like what y'all doing. I like what you're doing, man.
Yeah. How did you like the artwork, though? I always got to ask everybody because if I don't, Moon will kill me. Moon couldn't be here tonight, but how'd you like that artwork?
Yeah, yo, I was looking real good. It was looking real good in the artwork, yo. I appreciate that. That was pretty dope. That's what kind of you had an interview with Rashid Chappelle, right? Was it Rashid Chappelle?
Nah, I had Praise.
No, Rashid Chappelle, right?
No, I had Sky. I had my man Ace Clark. I had Easy Money. I had Tissue, and I had Praise. My man Praise.
No. Didn't you? I thought you interviewed Rashid Chappelle.
Nah, not yet. He's on the to-do list.
Oh, okay. I don't know. It was a live I jumped in, and then that's how I saw the artwork, and I was like, yeah, this is dope.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Okay. Nah, cause Praise, like we did the Praise joint, and I know he
Praise. That's what it was. Yeah, Praise. My bad.
Yeah.
Praise.
We spoke on you. Yeah.
Shout out to Praise. Yeah, shout out to Praise. Yeah.
Yo,
that's what it was. Yeah, Praise. I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw the artwork. Yeah, that artwork. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah. I love what y'all doing, man. You know what I'm saying?
Bro. And we just gonna continue to grow, and we got support from good people like you. You know what I'm saying? So listen, man, I appreciate that so much because you took your time. You know what I'm saying? And anybody that takes their time out for me, the regular cat Konvo here, it's fam. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said anything you got coming up, holla at me. We could definitely get it out here. We talk about it, bro.
I appreciate that, man. And I'll take you up on your offer, man. Word.
Absolutely. It's nothing but a hit away. You already know, man. We're going to be talking anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is not just like, I had you up here. I appreciate your time and it's off. I might be hitting you up like, yo, these bars right here, kid, you know what I mean? Yo, this joint here, like, that's just how I am, because I'm a fan of this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm never going to act like I'm not.
Yeah,
I
man.
love this.
So am I, bro.
Word.
Yeah.
Once again, everybody.
Yeah, man. I could tell.
Yeah. And it's like one of those things that's natural, it's organic, and grew up in it. You know what I'm saying? And you see my man, Elite said you already on the radio station there. So, you know what I mean? So shout out to
That's what's up, man.
You know.
That's what's up, man.
Once again, thank you, bro. This is Jamil Honesty, y'all. And he took his time with the Regular Cat Konvo. Thank you for doing this. We're going to tap in again with you soon when we got the other joints coming up. All right, bro?
All right, man. Peace, man. Salute to everybody that tapped in.
Absolutely. Be safe, bro. Word. Yo, once again, I want to thank everybody, man. That's my man, Jamil Honesty, man. If you don't know, go get that new album, Rufus Buck Project, the deluxe joint. You're going to have all those bangers on there. You know what I'm saying? And once again, we had another great conversation. My man, Kenny Buford. Peace, bro. Peace, KB. Peace to my tribe. Peace to my Regular Cat fam. And everybody that tapped in, man. This is how we do it here at the Regular Cat Konvo. Normally, I have my son Noah come down, but it's late night for him, so he's tapped out already. You know what I'm saying? But don't forget, yo, Ihala, thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Real Crazy Fingers, I appreciate you coming through. Everybody that comes through that takes their time with me, thank you, man. I'm doing this because I love it, and I just love to share conversations with people. Word, Jamil, thanks for putting that in there so let everybody know how to get in, how to tap in with you and your merch, man. Get physical copies. Support these dope artists out here that's doing it because they love it and they got something to say. You understand what I'm saying? They're not trying to shoot for no radio. They shooting to help uplift you and talk to you. Back when we had the radio with different options, when you can get PE and KRS-One and also the Kid and Play. You know what I'm saying? We don't have that anymore. So what we do is we have dope MCs like this we got to tap into. Peace to my brother Keith Hicks too. Holla, the merch is coming soon. You know what I'm saying? I promise you. I know I've been saying that. We want to make sure that the merch is quality. You understand? I refuse to send someone something and it's not going to be the quality that we want to have. You know what I'm saying? That the Regular Cat wants to represent. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my cousin Faulkner. I appreciate y'all. But this is the Regular Cat Konvo. Y'all can always reach out and check us on the regularcatconvo.com. That's the website. Like I said, we got the Regular Cat Radio, 24/7 dope hip-hop, dope music. My man Elite Minds Hip-Hop is behind that all day. You know what I'm saying? A-Block, yes, it's on the bucket. E-Block, we're going to be talking. We got some things to do. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. One thing about us at the Regular Cat Konvo, we down to network with people, man. Tribe love to everybody doing their thing. Don't let nobody tell you can't do what you want to do. Shout out to my man Tariq, Chef Tariq, on Sundays, 11 o'clock. Mix it up with Chef Tariq. Shout out to everybody that taps in with us. You know, we got another dope show for you next week. I promise y'all that. A-Block, thanks on the bucket. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to let y'all know about that when it's coming up. But for now, I'm going to tap out. This is the Regular Cat Konvo. I'm your boy, Sasha Rock. Thank you for everybody, man. I love y'all, man. Stay up and tune in later on this week. I'm going to do another live to let everybody know what's going on. The Tissue and Tape podcast, our big brothers in this game. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all, official heat holders, respect heat holders, and y'all know me. I'm just a regular cat that loves hip-hop, all right? Peace, y'all.